Welcome, Facebook. Pitch Publicity, Amy Summers here with me at Project Voice. My name is not important. All that's important is you.
Oh, wow.
It's all about you.
That's a great intro.
We're live on your Facebook page. We're live on YouTube and Twitter, and we have phones and things everywhere.
And lights, good lighting,
Lights.
yes.
So, for those that may not know who you are, welcome to Project Voice. We're happy to have you as a finalist in our award ceremony tonight.
I know, I'm so excited.
You are doing great work with your flash briefings and all the stuff you do with PR. But maybe just introduce yourself to me. They're just watching. Welcome.
Sure.
Welcome to our conversation.
Into our conversation.
But this is our conversation. This is our time, me and Amy's time. So tell me a bit about yourself and Pitch Publicity and what you're doing.
Sure. So I have a company called Pitch Publicity that I started 17 years ago now.
Yeah.
So I always tell people a year before Facebook started, actually. I'm not as profitable as Facebook, but that's okay. I have less stress, too. I kept it small on purpose. And I have a great life. So our clients, we hire us to get them media exposure. So just like our name, Pitch Publicity, we're pitching journalists and news stations and getting earned media for our clients.
Right.
And so that's what Pitch Publicity is about.
Right.
We're based in New York City, but we have clients all over the world. And we pitch media all over the United States and Canada.
Right. So most of North America, so the United States, Canada. Now, you've done a really great job with your flash briefing, your Alexa skill. Like, you're the first skill in all these different categories. Can you talk a bit about that?
Sure. So the pitch with Amy Summers is my flash briefing, and it was really an experiment. Because as a publicist, obviously I have a lot of people that come to me that want to get on media interviews, that want to get speaking gigs, that want to be seen as an expert. And so the old way of doing that, in my view, is writing a book.
Right.
So writing a book, and we hear a lot about it at this conference even, when's your next book's coming out? I mean, it could be 2 or 3 years.
Right.
I say that's too slow. So I was researching a way that people could become experts, thought leaders, build a platform for themselves quicker.
Yeah.
And maybe even just skip the whole publishing industry, which is a lot of red tape. I mean, authors will tell you writing the book proposal is the hardest part, even. And then when do you have time to write the book?
Right.
I mean, it used to be that people would go to a cabin in Canada for 6 months, bang out a book.
Right.
But we can't do that anymore.
It's a different world.
We have to have 3 jobs as well as write the book.
Right.
So I was talking to a lot of tech experts about this and asking them what the next platform is for technology. Because I know it's not apps. I know that apps are too crowded. What's the next thing? And voice came up, and I wasn't really that familiar with it.
Yeah.
And I learned about flash briefings and Alexa. I then bought an Alexa because I confess I didn't even have one.
Right.
And I thought, well, this is interesting. You could publish basically every single day and put out your expertise in a flash briefing.
Right.
And could you get the same benefits as writing a book? So because I was unfamiliar with the technology, I didn't want to recommend it to one of my clients without testing it. So I thought, I'm going to test it on myself because I've been in public relations for 20 years now. That's enough time to have enough expertise to write a book, except I don't have time or any interest in writing a book, although I could. So I did the experiment on myself because essentially I'm not a name. The general public does not know Amy Summers. And I thought, Yet. But I thought if I could do it, then anybody could do it. And so I have been producing the Pitch with Amy Summers daily for over a year now. I'm up to almost 500 episodes. And each day I give a tip about how to communicate in your professional or personal life to improve either your professional or personal life, because I've always said that it's not technology's fault that we are not good communicators. It's how we use technology. And so it's classic communication skills, using modern day technology to communicate from anybody from your boss to your girlfriend, you know, to your dog. I mean, whoever it is, just how to communicate better, your children. And I treated my flash briefing as if I were my own client and I was promoting a book as a publicist. And so that's how it's become the most popular, because I treated it in the same way. I'm not just producing content and throwing it out there. I'm treating it in the same way. And now I do have a template and a formula, and I would say my experiment worked. because I have booked myself on several speaking engagements.
Right.
I'm obviously speaking here at Project Voice.
That's right.
I've built a platform. I've had people call me and think that I've written a book, funny enough,
Yeah.
because I'm putting content out every day.
That's right.
And I've done the whole thing
Yeah.
daily. It's like daily journaling, voicing. I've done it on walks in the park with my dog.
Right.
I've done it on the subway. This is how I've written my content, because I'm writing just bits every day, and I'm putting it out there every day, and I'm getting real-time feedback from people that are listening
Right.
every day. So, have you ever had this happen where somebody writes a book and they're like, Ian, would you read it, like the whole 300-page book,
And
and
then
give me
give
your
me
feedback or endorsement? I would never ask you to do that. I would just say, listen to 2 minutes, any
Right.
episode, give me a review,
Right.
and then we're done. And you can keep listening to it, or
Right.
some people even say they binge on it when they're having a bad day and they're trying to look for more mentorship and advice.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, you're doing a great job.
thank you.
I'm so glad that you're honored as a finalist for the award ceremony tonight. We'll see what happens with that.
I know, it's so exciting.
Do you want to know in advance?
Well, do you already know?
No,
I don't.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know
have
how
absolutely
political
no
this
idea.
is. I don't know if it's like the Oscars or what. I didn't even know
This is all about.
how I got nominated, but I'm really excited that I am nominated.
You deserved it. I don't know about that either. But we're happy to have you for that. Thank you for being a part of this community.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to do a pre-interview. This is much better. Although
Yes.
the sunset was pretty cool
Yes.
in your office.
From my New York apartment.
So, as a closing thought,
Mm-hmm.
somebody wants to connect with you directly. What's the best way to do that?
So the way to connect to me is all my links are on my website, pitchpublicitynyc.com, all
Yep.
my social links. And there's even a page there called Pitch, and that page is dedicated to my flash briefing, so you can go there and get all the links to all the ways to digest the
Yeah.
pitch, which is through Spotify or iTunes or Podbean or Alexa or Google or whatever. It's all
Awesome.
right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
And thank you for your attention. I'm glad you found us. You're welcome. Congratulations. So many good things happening for you right now. But for a moment, you have to wait. We'll be right back. Everybody in Pitch Publicity land,
Bye.
you're connected to the right gal. You're winning. You are winning.